The 100 Black Men of Greater Charlotte just announced winners of the National Black History Challenge from its international convention in Atlanta. I want to welcome Coach Donald Lewis, Coach Solomon Franklin, and one of the winners, Robert Donnell, to the show. I got it right? To the show tonight. Thanks for coming. Good to have you all here, gentlemen. Tell me about the work the organization is doing in the community. Who wants to address that?
All right, I'll address that.
Okay.
The 100 Black Men of Greater Charlotte is a brotherhood of leaders that focuses on enriching the lives of youth in the areas of mentoring, health and wellness, economic empowerment, and education.
Okay.
The African American History Challenge is just one way that we help them prepare for learning their history, who they are, and where they're going to be in the future.
And 100 Black Men of Charlotte, it's been around quite a while, has it not?
Absolutely.
20 years.
20 years.
Well, actually 25 years this year.
25 years. And who got together and brought that all together?
Well, the main organizer is Lenny Springs, who was once a VP at First Union.
Okay.
Became Wachovia. He's now working for the president.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So now tell us about the Black History Challenge that took place at the convention.
Each year at the National Convention, and this is one of the highlight events, of course, chapters from around the country bring teams to compete in a Jeopardy-like format.
Okay.
It's an intense competition. You go through elimination rounds. The kids get down to the finals, and then they all do the final competition before the entire body.
Okay.
And you have a junior division, and you have a senior division. And we were finalists in the junior division. We were actually a semi-finalists in the senior division.
Okay.
But our junior division advanced to the championships, which they proceeded and won convincingly over a team from Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, so you're dropping some serious knowledge at this convention, right? It's big.
You're talking about studying a book that had about 400 pages.
Wow.
And the history goes very in-depth. We're not talking about just Martin Luther King. We're talking about all the way back from like 1513.
Okay, so Robert, you and Jalen Jones were named the finalists. Tell us what you did for the challenge. How did you get ready for it?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of studying you have to do. It's a book like he referred to just a second ago. I read the whole book, and I studied the whole time, but you learn a lot in the outcome. I recommend this for a lot of different kids. You can learn, different things, how to shake a hand, look people in the eye. And they both give us different knowledge we need to know.
All right. Were you nervous ever at any time?
Yeah, I was nervous.
Yeah. Did you have a nightmare before the night? Did you come out and think, I've forgotten everything?
No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that.
No.
All right. But you got a little nervous on it. All right. What are the biggest lessons you learned from the 100 Black Men of Greater Charlotte?
I learned a lot more to be a lot more outspoken because I don't really like to talk in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're doing pretty good. It's your first time on television. You're doing a pretty good job right now. So,
Solomon helps me a lot in getting over my fears of talking in front of people. So
okay,
that's pretty good.
All right, well, good deal. Congratulations to you. How can other students be part of this organization if they're looking right now and they say, I want to be involved in that? How do they go about it?
Well, in August, we generally have an interview process. We used to use the term at-risk kids, but now we took that term away. We said now we want to look at tomorrow's leaders.
Okay, like that.
And we have kids from different economic backgrounds, and we interview them. We find what kind of commitment the parents are willing to make, because we tell them we're not an ATM and we're not a chauffeur service.
Right.
And so we want the kids heavily involved. We have a Saturday Academy that meets at least 2 weeks a month, 2 Saturdays a month, and have a different calendar of events for them to do. The Black History Challenge is just one of the things that we try to prep these kids in doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So parents have to get involved, and that's across the board, right? Without
they
that,
have to be involved.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I know you came at the last minute. We appreciate you being here, and continued success on a great program. And congratulations to you, man. You did pretty good for your first time on TV. For more information on this organization, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the web extra section under the home tab. Thanks again for being here. We'll be right back with more news on Bounce. Stay with us.